House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection. Located downtown on historic Cotton Row, our Cotton House property features 95 guest rooms, 6 fabulous suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, private event and meeting spaces, and signature dining at Delta Meat Market with James Beard Award-nominated Chef Cole Ellis. Be our guest and plan your unforgettable stay today by visiting our website at cottonhousecleveland.com or by calling 662-843-7733.
Bucks on top, 26-23, back here at Canale Arena. Cody Clark with you. Lemons, Minter, Georgiadis, Henry, and Cartwright on the floor out of the timeout for the Statesmen. Lemons to inbound, underneath right of the basket. Comes into Cartwright. Cartwright puts it on the deck and now centers it up top, Minter. Minter, top of the three-point area to Henry on the right wing. Down low goes Cartwright. Cartwright has it taken out of his hand by Deifel. Deifel has it underneath, a little bit of a scrum between he and Malik, but Deifel touching the end line and touching the basketball sends it back to Delta State with 6 on the shot clock. 2:39 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock for the Statesmen. Lemons inbounds to Minter, goes to Henry, 5 on the shot clock. Henry steps in, steps back, fakes, steps through, puts it up, and misses everything, does Caleb Henry, and a turnover for the Statesmen. Choppy first half between these two teams. Statesmen opened up a 15-9 lead, but since then a 17-10 run over the last 6 minutes for the Bucks. Have them up by 3, 26-23. 2:25 to go in the half. Payne is pestered by Henry as he brings the ball into the forecourt right. Bounced to Ruthsatz, top of the key. And Ruthsatz gets it back. He lays it in with the right hand, does Ruthsatz, as Lemons was on his backside. Nice lay-in by Ruthsatz as CBU up 5. 2 minutes even to play in this first half. Cartwright, top of the key. Henry here on the near side. Caleb to Sav, top of the key. Ball goes free throw line, extended right side for Cartwright, dumps it down to Henry. Henry rises up through traffic and kisses it home for a pair. Caleb Henry with the tough layup in traffic as the Statesmen trail by 3 now. Henry into the books with his first points. CBU lead is 3, 28-25. Payne in and out dribble, rises up and knocks down a 3-point field goal to make it 31-25. Lead is a half dozen for CBU. 1:22 to play in the half. Sav bounces to Jalen. Jalen goes to Malik, left baseline, back up top. Jalen, 3-ball, off the pass by Cartwright. That one misses wide right. Jalen and the Statesmen struggling with their shooting touch here in the first half from 3. Just 1 of 9 from distance. 1 minute to go, Lemons swipes it away. Jalen tries to go behind his back and Ruthsatz fouls him. Aiden will pick up his second foul for the Bucks. Substitution coming for CBU. Darrell Lewis comes on, and Ruthsatz will check out. Henry will inbound for the Statesmen. 59.7 seconds left in the half. Ball comes into Jalen. Statesmen trail by 6, 31-25. Jalen trying to wave somebody through. Will dribble handoff to Henry. Minter to Sav here on the near side. Sav near side wing, down low, Minter. Bad pass from Sav as Zamari couldn't come up with it, and now Jones steps on the baseline here as the ball bouncing around. So a turnover now to CBU as Jones had it and then lost it. He will inbound in front of the Bucks bench just left of us here on the end of the scorer's table. Henry to trigger it in, 42 seconds left in the half. Comes into Jalen. Ball goes Sav right side. Minter down low to Cartwright. Shot clock winding down, CBU sending a second man, Lewis, to Cartwright. Ball goes to Henry. Henry will fake, gather, stepping through, thought about the 3, he's got to put up something. Minter rises, Minter almost threw it in, and now it's tipped out of bounds by Payne as the ball goes back to Delta State. And Coach Nienaber going to use a timeout. He is irate with 19 seconds left in this first half. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full. They're going to use a 30. We'll keep it right here. The Image Specialist, the official printing partner of Delta State Athletics, with a full line of Kyocera copiers, printers, and faxes. The Image Specialist is ready to provide you or your business with the service you deserve. Contact Jeff Lusker, a member of his staff, today at the Image Specialist at 662-846-6482 or online at southernduplicating.com. 31-25, the lead for the Bucks. 19.4 seconds left in this first half. Somehow, miraculously, after all that, the Statesmen can take the final shot of the half. DSU struggling from three-point distance. We've mentioned that. This team comes in, the Statesmen, near the top of the league, shooting 38% from three as a team. But the story of this first half so far, an inability to rebound for the Statesmen, 14-9 CBU there, and the Statesmen just 1 for 10 from three-point distance. Delta State to toss it in. Lemons underneath, left of the basket. Ball comes into Minter as Coach Nienaber had a chance to draw something up in the timeout. Lemons bounces the rock at the top. 12, 11, 10. Statesman going to try to have Jalen go one-on-one here. 8-7-6. Lemons in and out dribble. Gets to his right, loses the handle, and Lewis will scoop it to Deifel. Deifel will throw it in. Oh, he missed it hard off the heel, and that's going to finish the half as the Bucks cannot capitalize on the steal. And a big play at the end of the half now for CBU tonight. Has a chance to end up in 2, but it doesn't. And the score remains a half-dozen-point lead for CBU at the break. 31-25. Statesmen trailing on the road. We'll be back after these timeouts with your halftime show. Back in a moment from Memphis. Statesmen basketball here on the Statesmen Sports Network.
Great products, great service. That's what the Image Specialist Company in Kyocera can offer you. The Image Specialist Company is the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta and the only Kyocera dealer to ever earn the Premier Dealer Award in Mississippi. The Image Specialist Company offers a full line of Kyocera digital copiers, printers, and faxes with the capabilities of printing, scanning, network faxing, scan to email. The Image Specialist Company can offer it all. And remember, the Image Specialist Company is Mississippi-owned and operated. Call Brad Yon or Jeff Lusk at 846-6482 or in Greenville 378-5700. The Image Specialist is offering on-site paper shredding. Call for pricing.
Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice
Did you lose your debit card?
Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream!
No worries. You're with Planners. And we know that nothing is more frustrating than not having what you need when you need it. That's why whenever you lose or misplace your Planners debit card, we'll get you a new one quicker than you can say,
Ice cream!
Planners Bank. Growing together. Member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Roger Easley, managing partner at South Group in Cleveland. With South Group being one of the largest insurance agencies in the state, we get a broad coverage at competitive premiums. However, since our staff and I all live here in Bolivar County, we're your friends and neighbors, and you can count on us treating you as a friend and neighbor. Whatever your needs, new policy, insurance review, or claim, you'll get the hometown service you deserve. I guarantee it.
South Group Insurance, the name to trust in the Delta. Call 843-2747 or visit their website at southgroup.net.
It's out there. Faster, stronger, more agile. Introducing the all-new John Deere Gator RSX 850i. 62 horsepower, 53 miles per hour. The RSX 850i, it's a whole new species of Gator. See it in action at johndeere.com/Gator or at your local John Deere dealer.
Wade Incorporated, your hometown John Deere dealer. Delivering service, selection, and success.
I'm David Robinson, CEO of Robinson Electric. My father started this company in 1953, and we've grown from a mom-and-pop residential electrical service to a multi-state contracting firm serving every field imaginable. That's because we've kept Dad's commitment to taking care of each customer like they're the only one. We've outgrown several buildings along the way, but we will never outgrow his philosophy of doing a good job for a fair price. Robinson Electric, when it has to be done right.
Boyle Lumber does it right. A friendly place with a low, low price. Boyle treats you twice as nice.
Boyle Lumber Company is now your full-line dealer in the Delta for Texas Bragg Trailers. Texas Bragg Trailers was the first to establish high-quality standards all others are measured for in the manufacturing of utility trailers. When it's time for a trailer, it's time for a Texas Bragg trailer from Boyle Lumber Company.
Boyle treats you twice as nice.
Welcome back here to Canale Arena. Cody Clark with you on the Statesman Sports Network. Statesmen trail 31-25 as we're here at the half. A very bumpy first half for both of these squads, particularly shooting the basketball. CBU getting a lot of point-blank layups, though. Statesmen have had a few as well. Lead is 6 for CBU. Let's check your energy first half statistics. Statesmen just 11 of 25 from the field, 44%, and 1 of 10 from three-point territory. Couldn't buy one for $20 for the Statesmen right now. CBU 2 of 5 from three-point territory in that first half. Rebounding edge in favor of CBU, 14-9. CBU has 8 assists to Delta State's 4. Both teams have 8 turnovers. CBU bench continues to outpace the Statesmen here this weekend. That was a big point yesterday. CBU bench leading 13-4 in scoring for head coach John Riley and company. Yesterday, CBU's bench outscored Delta State's 39-10. Statesmen do lead, however, points in the paint and points off turnovers. Couple of big spots that they've been able to convert in those two categories. Cartwright has gone to work once again. He has 8 points in the first half. Statesmen with an 11-8 lead in points off turnovers and a 20-12 lead in terms of points in the paint. Both teams have had 30 possessions, interestingly enough. So Statesmen, that three-point shooting, that 1 for 10 bugaboo in the first half, has CBU up in front. Jalen has 9 points to lead the Statesmen. Cartwright has 8 points, a couple of rebounds and 3 assists. Motley scored, Henry scored, each with 2 points, and Zamari Minter with 4 points, a couple of boards, and a steal as well. Jalen also with 3 steals. Flipping on over for the Bucks, the leading scorer, it has been a total team effort. Graham is the leading scorer with 5 points. Otherwise, Payne with 4, Lewis with 3. Deifel has 2, Rusets and Kofi each have 4. Gadowski has 4 as well. Luce came in off the bench, got a field goal to go, and was 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 3. And Jones off the bench, who had a big game last night with 18 to lead CBU with just a bucket off the bench. He is 1 for 4. Take another timeout. When we come back, we'll look around the league, see what the Lady Statesmen are up to back in Cleveland. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Delta State Basketball right here on Magic 107.5 and the Statesmen Sports Network.
Time to head to the greens. After a long week of work, you deserve this. But how you gonna pay for it? Since you left your debit card at the gas station?
Oh, crud.
Don't worry. With the Secure Lock mobile app, you can cancel that lost debit card right from the palm of your hand. Simply open the Secure Lock app, log in, and deactivate your debit card. If you find it, you can reactivate it the same way, because you deserve simple. Planners Bank. Growing together. Member FDIC.
Jingle, jingle. Other wireless companies are filling the airwaves with Jingle Bull. They offer free smartphones, but don't tell you about the overpriced plans they rope you into. C-Spire doesn't do fake cheer or fake deals. We're making spirits bright with real deals on all the latest devices. No pricey plans required. No bull. Deals you can believe in. C-Spire. For limited time, get our best 5G phone free with trade-in. Go to cspire.com for details.
I'm Brian Robinson, president of Robinson Electric. I've grown up in this business seeing the way my father and grandfather approached every job. They taught me to make certain each project, no matter how large or small, was done just one way, the right way. I feel fortunate to have learned this so I can hopefully pass it on to the next generations. We plan to be here for a long time, serving not only the Mississippi Delta, but our customers all over this state, as well as Tennessee, Louisiana, and Alabama. Robinson Electric, when it has to be done right.
Home shopping? Then Kendall Roberts and Melanie Earls, the mortgage loan specialist at Cleveland State Bank, are in a unique position to help. Since they're right here at Bolivar County, you meet with them across a desk, not on a phone, across the country. And because Cleveland State is a home-owned independent bank, they have the flexibility and expertise to walk you through the process. Visit ClevelandStateBank.com's mortgage information section to get started, and then call and schedule your appointment today. The Cleveland State Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hear ye, hear ye. I bringeth thee a message from... Ahem. A message from the king and his new trumpeter, Stephen. The king wishes me to convey his favor to thine team and thine tailgate. Not yet. He invites thee to let the Bud Light flow forth. And he also wishes me to tell thee that he toasts thee. Waiteth until the end, Stephen! With game day's favorite light lager and the slogan of his kingdom... Oh! Dilly dilly! Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
Great products, great service. That's what the Image Specialist Company in Kyocera can offer you. The Image Specialist Company is the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta and the only Kyocera dealer to ever earn the Premier Dealer Award in Mississippi. The Image Specialist Company offers a full line of Kyocera digital copiers, printers, and faxes with the capabilities of printing, scanning, network faxing, scan to email. The Image Specialist Company can offer it all. And remember, the Image Specialist Company is Mississippi owned and operated. Call Brad Yon or Jeff Lusk at 846-6482 or in Greenville 378-5700. The Image Specialist is offering on-site paper shredding. Call for pricing.
Cody Clark back with you here on the Statesmen Sports Network. 31-25 in favor of CBU at the break. Check in back in Cleveland. Lady Statesmen just underway in the second quarter. Delta State leading 16-13 over Christian Brothers. The Lady Bucks and Lady Statesmen doing battle back at Walter Sillers Coliseum in Cleveland. 4 points for Zaire Ewing, 3 points each for Cameron Davis and Shania Buford as well. Kaylin Wilson has one as the Lady Statesmen now get a couple of free throws by Kirsten Brown. They lead 18-13. Also a reminder, coming up after the game, we'll name the Robinson Electric Player of the Game for this afternoon's contest. Robinson Electric Company, located on North Chrisman Avenue, is the area's top choice for electrical work, whether it's commercial or residential. If the job has to be done right, give Robinson Electric a call today at 662-843-3978 or visit their website at robinsonelectric.biz. Statesmen find themselves on the wrong side of a 31-25 contest. Take our final timeout. When we come back, Statesmen try to turn things around here in this second half. We'll do the same right here on the radio. Back in 3 minutes. Statesmen trail by 6. Second half coming up. You're listening to Delta State men's basketball on Magic 107.5 and the Statesmen Sports Network.
No one gets Mississippi like Mississippi. And at Statewide Federal Credit Union, we know a thing or two about that. Like community is built on relationships, and nothing's more valuable than someone's trust. So we get out there and earn it by working together to understand exactly what you're going through, delivering banking solutions to meet your needs, and helping out where and when we can. Because this community is our community. Statewide Federal Credit Union. Stop by our Cleveland branch today or visit us online at statewidefcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Come see what the hype is all about. Harmony FEC Lanes is Cleveland's newest family entertainment center. Our facility features 16 bowling lanes, a state-of-the-art scoring system, an arcade with redemption prizes, and a pro shop. While you play, enjoy tasty southern favorites from our Striker Grill. Give us a call at 662-441-2939 or come visit us along Highway 8 in the Western Plaza Shopping Center.
It's out there. Faster, stronger, more agile. Introducing the all-new John Deere Gator RSX 850i. 62 horsepower, 53 miles per hour. The RSX 850i, it's a whole new species of Gator. See it in action at johndeere.com/Gator or at your local John Deere dealer.
Wade Incorporated, your hometown John Deere dealer. Delivering service, selection, and success.
For over 30 years, family-owned and operated Flatlanders Screen Printing has served the community of Cleveland, Mississippi. We offer high-quality custom T-shirts, tote bags, and much more. Flatlanders is open Monday through Friday from 9 till 5 p.m. Come visit us in Cleveland's Western Plaza Shopping Center next to Harmony FEC Lanes. Can't come see us? Give us a call today, 662-846-0725, and let us help you handle your screen printing needs. That's Flatlanders Screen Printing, 662-846-0725.
Time to head to the greens. After a long week of work, you deserve this. But how you gonna pay for it? Since you left your debit card at the gas station?
Oh, crud.
Don't worry. With the Secure Lock mobile app, you can cancel that lost debit card right from the palm of your hand. Simply open the Secure Lock app, log in, and deactivate your debit card. If you find it, you can reactivate it the same way, because you deserve simple. Planners Bank. Growing together. Member FDIC.
Bad We've all been there. lagging video chats, slow downloads.
Oh, come on.
It's just not a good look. Instead, call C Spire Business. Our local experts deliver gigabit speeds backed by thousands of miles of fiber for the fastest, most reliable internet around. Period. No excuses, no apologies. Just fiber-fast internet that works. C Spire Business. See how our fiber solutions can help power your success at cspirebusiness.com.
Welcome back to Canale Arena. Cody Clark with you on the Statesmen Sports Network. DSU on the wrong side of a 31-25 Bucks advantage at the break. Just about a minute and a half before we get back underway here on the Statesmen Sports Network. DSU struggling to shoot it from the field. Lady Statesmen down in Cleveland, 22-20 leaders against the Lady Bucks. 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter down in Cleveland. Same five going for the Statesmen and the Bucks to start this second half of action. Statesmen just 1 for 10 from the three-point line. Ball sticking a little bit offensively. They're going to have to try to turn that around here in this second half. We owe you a station ID. Let's duck out and take it quickly. Delta State basketball here on Magic 107.5.
107.5 WNJW-FM, Rosedale, Cleveland, Clarksdale. Your home for Delta State sports.
Statesmen trail 31-25. DSU got a break at the end of the first half as Deifel missed a scoop layup at the just ahead of the horn, I should say, that would have given CBU an 8-point advantage. Had a similar swing yesterday as the Statesmen were able to snag an errant pass and knock down a triple to cut it down to a 2-point deficit instead of being down by 5. So Statesmen trying to do that again. Getting a little break at the end of that half. They've got to come out strong, particularly offensively, here in this second half. It's Delta State basketball. Or excuse me, CBU basketball rather, far side of the floor. Georgiadis, Henry, Cartwright, Lemons, Motley for the Statesmen. Deifel to inbound for Lewis, Ruth Satz, Payne, and Graham for the Bucks. Payne into the half court, ball goes to Deifel. Guarding him is Georgiadis. The cut baseline, he can't grab it as Deifel has it go off his hands. Coach Riley motioning for a bounce pass in front of us. Wanted him to bounce that down. Instead, Deifel lost the handle, and the ball goes to DSU. Lemons holds up one finger. Henry into the forecourt right in front of us here along the scorer's table. Hand off to Mike. Motley has a couple of fouls that he has to work with. He sat down for much of that first half. Cartwright, top of the key. Back cut by Henry as he clears. Sav puts it on the deck. Cartwright rolls. Sav loses it, tries to get it back, and it's free on the floor, but Deifel springing away with it. Bounce pass. Lewis, layup, good. 8-point lead, 33-25 for CBU. Full court pressure being applied by the Bucks as the ball goes into the middle of the floor, and Cartwright and Lemons break the full court pressure. Gonna have a foul against Ruth Satz. It is a foul, a push against Ruth Satz. That is his third. So a very quick foul inside of the first minute of this first half. Ruth Satz picks it up. Motley to trigger in, far side of the floor, comes into Jalen. DSU trails by 8. They got to get the offense working. Cartwright, handoff Lemons. Lemons goes to Motley, far side of the floor. Left of the court wing. Cartwright now banging with Deifel. Spins, does Cartwright, gives it off. Mike, layup good for Mike. Nice two-man game, Cartwright and Motley underneath. Motley, tough layup in traffic as Lewis goes baseline. Motley lost him, and the easy layup by Lewis. Lead goes back to 8 points, 35-27 now. Statesman able to get a bucket, but Lewis answering right back. Lewis, the lanky 6'1" senior guard from Gaithersburg, Maryland, helping CBU continue to keep an 8-point advantage. Cartwright, right low block. Banging against Deifel, turns. Cartwright throws it up and flips it down, does Malik Cartwright from the right block. Shot fell over the front of the rim and through. Lead is now 6. Statesman trying to get a couple of stops here. Payne across the timeline to Graham. Hand off to Lewis. It goes back to Payne on the right wing. Bounce up top goes Ruthsatz. Ruthsatz against Lemons. Ruthsatz knifes in and steps back and knocks it down, does Aiden Ruthsatz. Beautiful move by Ruthsatz, the junior guard from Edgewood, Kentucky, to send it back to 8 points again. 37-29, 17:42 to play. Motley gets it to Henry. Henry to Sav, left wing. Henry peels back top of the key. Bounce goes to Cartwright. Cartwright at the top, gives off to Lemons. Lemons thought about a three, instead cycles to Henry. Left wing, he'll shoot the three, and it is long. Deifel pulls down the strong side rebound, and Payne off to the races for CBU. Transition defense for the Statesmen as Payne backs it out. Payne in front of us, leaves it for Lewis. Ruthsatz and Payne now with it again in front of Riley on the CBU bench. Deifel, right wing, 17:02 to play in the second half. Deifel looking far side of the floor here. Has the Statesmen cutting guys off. One on the shot clock, has to rise and fire, and Henry bails out Payne. As Payne threw up a prayer, the foul is on number 22, Caleb Henry, his second personal, and Latch will check in for him. Statesmen need a spark here. Maybe Austin Latch can be that guy. Payne will go to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe so far this afternoon. CBU lead is 8, 37-29. Statesmen cannot buy a bucket. Aaron Brooks out injured for the Statesmen. Keyshawn Street injured last night. Offense has struggled. Payne, first free throw. That is a high arcing free throw, hard off the heel, and he missed the front end again. Payne now 1 for 3 from the line. Payne with 4 points. Second free throw is good. He's now 1 for 2. Latch will check into the contest for Henry. So it's Latch, Lemons, Motley, Cartwright, and Georgiades. Third free throw coming for Payne, who was fouled beyond the arc on the right wing. Split stance for Payne. Free throw true. He knocks down 2 of 3, and the CBU lead is 10, 39-29. CBU defense has been intense, and the Statesmen have turned it over to help him out. Foul there by Lewis on Motley. The turnover situation for both of these teams. Just 8 for Delta State, but it just seems like some of them have come at tough times where CBU has taken advantage of. 16:44 to go. Statesmen trail by 10 as the shot clock should be at 23, says Manuel on the baseline. As they're trying to get the shot clock set to 23 seconds. Clock good now, 16:44 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock for the Statesmen. Motley triggers it in front of his own bench. Motley down low to Cartwright. Cartwright gets it back to Mike. Mike physical, inside, turn, spin, step through, takes the contact and finish. Good finish there by Motley, as he had Lewis all up in his grill, but rolled it home. 8-point lead still for CBU, 39-31. Ballooned it to 10 just a moment ago. Lewis to Payne, top of the key, thought about a three, gets a screen left from Graham. Payne probing, up top, Deifel, tray ball, straight away is good, as Deifel knocks it down. The lead goes to 11, 42-31. Lemons into the half court to Mike. Motley to Cartwright. Cartwright looking to Motley backdoor, down low Lewis. Cartwright watching as Motley goes to work. Motley is poked by Lewis from behind. That's his third personal. That's going to take us to the under 16 timeout. 15:59 to play. CBU lead is 11. Statesmen have some work to do. They'll do it on the other side of a quick timeout. Statesmen basketball right here on Magic 107.5 and the Statesmen Sports Network.
The best grocery buys each week are at Val's Marketplace in Cleveland. Shop Val's for garden fresh produce and much more. Plus, don't forget about our daily Pick 5 meat specials. Our bakery and deli are open every day serving hot plate lunches. Don't feel like cooking? Then come see us and grab some of our famous Southern fried chicken. We're locally owned and operated and double manufacturers coupons every day up to 50 cents. It's all available at your local Val's Marketplace on North Davis Avenue in Cleveland, Mississippi.
Griffith Real Estate and Appraisal Services is Cleveland's full-service real estate agency. We are real estate professionals who are acquainted with the community, housing market, local schools, and we understand how important it is to close your real estate transaction. Serving the community for 25 years, we're your first stop for real estate, whether it's performing a qualified market analysis or providing data to price your property accurately. We offer services for residential, commercial, as well as farmland. Give us a call today at 843-0309. or visit us at griffithrealestateinc.com.
Lady Statesmen and Christian Brothers battling down in Cleveland. 28-27 Delta State as Shania Buford just knocking down a jumper. She has 11. CBU, though, on the right side of an 11-point lead here with 15:59 to go in this contest. Statesmen trying to cut that down. They'll do so with Lemons triggering it in underneath. It comes into Cartwright. The give is to Jalen. Jalen gets it to Mike. Mike bounces Malik. Right elbow area. Cartwright backing Deifel down, turning, spinning, throwing it up. And Deifel gets into his body. Malik will pick up the personal against Deifel. Deifel got up into him as Cartwright turned around and shot it. So he'll go to the free throw line again, Will Malik. Cartwright 2 for 2 from the free throw line here this afternoon. That's a great sign. After Malik has struggled to shoot it from the charity stripe here in this one. That one falls off right as Henry comes on, latch goes out. Cartwright will get another free throw. Statesmen got to hit some free throws here. They're going to have some chances down the stretch. Cartwright spins, eyes the goal, puts it up, and knocks it through. 1 for 2 for Cartwright now. Lead down to 10, 42-32. Cartwright with 11 points. Lemons has 9. Rest of the Statesmen have a dozen combined. Payne against Henry. He's into the forecourt, and CBU into the offense. Statesmen need to string a couple of stops together here. Get back in this one. Ruth Satz near us, left wing. Back up top to Payne. Henry goes under the Deifel screen. Payne high arcing, rainbow jumper. The tip is no good, and Mike clears a big rebound for the green and white. Motley grabbing the board for Delta State, who sorely miss Aaron Brooks' rebounding here this weekend against the Bucks. Motley knifes in, righty layup is no good. Deifel will snare the rebound. A lot of contact down low. Motley can't get it though. Ball baseline, Graham falls to Ruth Satz. Lemons cuts him off, curls into the corner. Deifel, tray ball again, knocks it down, and now everything falling for CBU. Up to a 13-point, 45-32 advantage for the Bucks. Deifel has a couple of threes here as Jones will have his hands all over Motley. Kofi checking in for CBU. Kofi comes on for Ruth Satz, so it's Kofi, Jones, Deifel, Payne, and Graham for the Bucks. Motley again to throw it in front of his own bench. 14:46 to play. 13-point CBU advantage, 45-32. Motley into Lemons. Lemons to Henry, left wing. Statesman offense as Minter is into the ball game as well. Trying to knock down some shots. Statesmen just haven't been getting many to fall. Cartwright kicks to Henry, who goes right back to Malik. Left block, they run 2 guys at him. Jalen thought about a 3, instead goes back to Malik, who has to step back and take the jumper. That misses everything. It's a shot clock violation. Jalen had an open 3 that he turned down there. Jalen could have pulled up. We've seen him hit that shot this year. Jalen just 1 for 4 from the 3-point line this afternoon. That part perhaps in Jalen's mind as he forewent that 3-point shot. I think Coach Nienaber told him the same thing, trigger that one up and get us back going. Tomic in for CBU as well. He goes to the right wing, Coffey. Coffey against Graham, or gets it to Graham rather. Jones guarded by Lemons, that one kicks wide, and Lemons pulls down the rebound. Outlet Motley, Statesmen racing the other way. Mike drives in, kicks it left wing. Henry, 3-ball, badly needed for DSU. That one is around and out, and that's been the afternoon here in Memphis. Caleb Henry around and out. Statesmen still trail by 13. 13:45 to play. Kofi against Mike, steps back, now tries to step through. Ball cycles around the perimeter to Tomic. Tomic, baseline bounce to Jones. Jones, kick out, Deifel, 3-ball, left wing. That one is around and out. Cartwright trying to grab the rebound, and Jones, look at the effort there to pull it down. Cartwright got a piece of it, but it rolls down. Cartwright frustrated, and the CBU lead is 15. Coach Nienaber going to use a timeout. Everything slanting CBU's way. They lead 47-32, 13-16. We're going to stretch to the media. We'll take it right here. Statesmen got some work to do. Motley frustrated on the bench. Back in a moment on the Statesmen Sports Network.
Come get comfortable and stay a while at Cleveland's newest hotel, Cotton House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection. Located downtown on historic Cotton Row, our Cotton House property features 95 guest rooms, 6 fabulous suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, private event and meeting spaces, and signature dining at Delta Meat Market with James Beard Award-nominated Chef Cole Ellis. Be our guest and plan your unforgettable stay today by visiting our website at cottonhousecleveland.com or by calling 662-843-7733.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we. But we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General So's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat. And oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General So's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time only at Zaxby's.
.16 to play in this contest. CBU lead up to 15, 47-32. Christian Brothers outscoring Delta State 16-7 here in the second half of action. Deifel has 8 points, including a pair of 3-pointers here in the half to help spark these Bucks. Motley will throw it in for DSU. He will bring it into Minter, who almost has it stolen away, and now CBU gets to it. Throwing it away is Motley on the inbound. The frustration continues for DSU. Kofi brings it near side wing. Up top, Tomic, tightly guarded by Henry. Henry all over him. Tomic bounces to Deifel. Deifel thought about the 3, had his foot on the line, but instead will pull it out. Tomic gets to his right hand, and that one is stolen away by Minter, far side of the floor. Zamari knifing down, Euro step. Zamari is grabbed, no call, and we're gonna have a kicked basketball by Zamari Minter, I believe, says Greg Landers, and yes indeed, a kicked ball. So a heap of bodies on the floor as Sav is gonna come check in for Delta State. Georgiades checks in for Motley, who just committed that turnover. 12:46 to play. Jones to trigger it in, left of the goal. Here we go, Jones looking for Deifel in the corner, gets it into him. Bounce goes back to Jones. 12:40 to go in the contest. Jones sneaks it across the timeline as Kofi here on the near side. Back out Deifel, almost stolen away by Henry, weak side. Tomic bounces out, kicks it to Nick. Deifel at the top, gives it to Kofi. Kofi in and out dribble against Sav, stepping back, and Kofi traveled. Nice defense by Sav, he stayed in front. Showed his chest to Kofi, who traveled. Ball back to DSU. Statesmen, as Michael Motley, checks in, and Minter goes out now. Payne coming on for CBU. Payne comes in for Tomic. 12:20 to play. Statesmen Again, trying to find a spark here in the second half. The field goal percentage, particularly from 3, not in their favor, 1 for 12. Trying to find other ways to put the ball in the hole. Cartwright is doubled. He will kick to Henry. 3 ball, straight away. Caleb, that one is halfway off the heel, and Motley going for it as Deifel snares it out of the air. I think the foul's on, it's actually going to go on Sav. So Georgiadis picks up the foul. 5 fouls on CBU, 2 on the Statesmen here in the second half. 12:03 to go. Jones triggers it into Deifel, and CBU back the other way. Statesmen have had everything miss from distance, save for 1 early 3-pointer. Graham at the top of the key. Outlets to Jones in front of us. 13 on the shot clock. Up top to Payne. 11:43 to play. CBU lead. 15. Deifel knifes in. Lefty layup swatted away by Malik. Here come the Statesmen. Jalen to Henry. Henry drives in. Henry throws it in. And 1 for Caleb Henry. A blocking foul called. Maybe that's the spark that the Statesmen need. Nice layup by Mr. Henry. Gets the blocking foul. And that will take us to the media. 11:32 to go. A free throw coming for Henry. The lead, 47-34 now, down to 13. We'll take a 60-second timeout here on the Statesman Sports Network.
Since our opening in 2007, Lost Pizza Company's one and only goal has been to bring you the best food in the Delta. With our well-rounded menu, fresh ingredients, warm, inviting dining atmosphere, and our friendly staff, we believe you'll agree. It is the best. To our customers, thank you. We are genuinely grateful for all of our loyal customers and the support you have given us over the years. So come get lost tonight at Lost Pizza Company, Indianola and Cleveland. Voted the best pizza in the state by Mississippi Magazine.
Come see what the hype is all about. Harmony FEC Lanes is Cleveland's newest family entertainment center. Our facility features 16 bowling lanes, a state-of-the-art scoring system, an arcade with redemption prizes, and a pro shop. While you play, enjoy tasty Southern favorites from our Striker Grill. Give us a call at 662-441-2939 or come visit us along Highway 8 in the Western Plaza Shopping Center.
Cody Clark back with you here in Memphis, 47-34 CBU. Henry getting the tough bucket through traffic. He will go to the free throw line looking to cap off the three-point play. Statesman, we've talked about it, been looking for a spark. Let's see if that's it. Down in Cleveland at the half, it's 30-30, Lady Statesmen and Lady Bucks. Henry at the free throw line for Delta State. Caleb, 4 points, getting the start here this afternoon in place of the injured Keyshawn Street. That one rolls in and out for Henry as it bounced to the right instead of the left and just missed. Godowski left wing into the contest. It's Godowski, Payne, Jones, Kofi, and Graham. Godowski around the screen. Sav switches out to him. Lemons, gambles, almost takes it away from Jones. Jones navigates right of the lane. The give is to Kofi. Kofi down low, steps through. Kofi fades away. That one is short. Cartwright runs down the rebound. Outlet to Lemons. Statesmen force a miss there and clear the board. Sav near side. Lemons at the top as Coach Riley calls out high hands for his CBU defense in front of us. Lemons, Motley to Henry. Henry back up top, Mike. Cartwright just outside the painted area straight away. He is grabbed by Kofi with 2 hands. Kofi picking up the foul, his first personal. And Luce is about to check in for Kofi. Luce and Ruthsatz in. Jones and Kofi out for the Bucks. Cartwright at the free throw line for the green and white. Malik 3 for 4 from the free throw line this afternoon. He leads the Statesmen with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block as well. First free throw, hard off the heel, but it's bouncing into the hands of Henry. And we've got a problem on the shot clock. It'll reset to 20, so Henry, a huge rebound there for the Statesmen. As Motley inbounds in front of the DSU bench. 13 points the lead for CBU. Loose guarded by Cartwright. Cartwright almost gave it to Motley, but keeps it himself, working one-on-one against Loose. Steps through, does Malik, and Loose fouls him. I believe the 8th foul on the Statesmen. And I think we're going to have a technical foul on Michael Motley. Confusion on the floor here. That has been the case all afternoon. Mike Motley's going to pick up a technical foul for something. So Cartwright is going to go to the free throw line, but I believe that should happen after the technical free throws, as the refs talk about it right now. 10:29 to go, 13-point advantage for CBU, 47-34. Mike picking up the his 3rd personal foul. So 1-1 now for Cartwright because of the, I believe, dead ball technical foul. Malik will shoot by himself. Free throw good for Malik. He knocks down the first one. He has a smile to the bench. Coach Redmond up off the pine. He loves that one. Statesmen cut it down to 12. Malik has 12. Somebody yelling hey from the CBU bench as Malik misses the second one. But Cartwright, 4 of 6 from the line. And now anybody will shoot the technical free throws. It's Ruth Satz, the junior guard from Covington Catholic High School, averaging 8.3 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal for Aiden coming into today's contest. 10:29 to go. Ruth Satz steps up to the free throw line. CBU leads 47-35. Ruth Satz in an empty gym all by his lonesome. First free throw is short. He can't knock that one down. CBU's going to get the basketball as well. Chance to get another free throw for Ruth Satz. He steps up, bounces a couple of times, lines up the ball, and will knock it in. So Cartwright and Ruth Satz exchange free throws, and now it's CBU basketball. Deifel into the contest. Out goes, that's Graham. Deifel, Loose, Godowski, Payne, and Ruth Satz against Sav, Henry, Cartwright, Motley, and Lemons. Starting 5 on the floor for the Statesmen. CBU lead 48-35. Bounce pass stolen away by Mike. Handoff from Sav to Jalen. And the Statesmen trying to get this thing back to 10. Working with it, Motley, top of the key. Bounce pass to Henry, left wing. Henry to the top, Malik. 16 on the shot clock. Give is to Lemons. Lemons gives it off to Caleb. Back up top, Jalen, little 2-man game. Lemons rises, and Lemons pure on the 12-foot runner for Jalen Lemons. It's an 11-point contest. Godowski receives the inbound pass for CBU. 9:53 and rolling left in this one. Statesmen need a big comeback late. It's down to 11. It was 15. CBU still leading. Ruth Satz bounces to Loose. Loose to Payne. Jones set the check back in. Payne thought about it. Instead it goes to Loose. Baseline Godowski. Godowski is hacked by Henry and presents the foul. We're going to have a technical on somebody else. Foul on fouls on 22 White. Henry. And a technical foul given on Caleb Henry as well. So a technical foul issued to Caleb and the foul. As referees talk about this one. Alex Manuel, Greg Landers talking about it at the scorers table. Statesmen trail rather, 48-37. Nienaber's going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a 60 right along with them. Let's reset the momentum here. 9:35 to play. CBU lead is 48-37. Back in 60 here on the Statesmen Sports Network.
No one gets Mississippi like Mississippi. And at Statewide Federal Credit Union, we know a thing or two about that. Like community is built on relationships, and nothing's more valuable than someone's trust. So we get out there and earn it by working together to understand exactly what you're going through, delivering banking solutions to meet your needs, and helping out where and when we can. Because this community is our community. Statewide Federal Credit Union. Stop by our Cleveland branch today or visit us online at statewidefcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we. But we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General So's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat. And oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General So's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's.
Ruth Satz at the free throw line, taking the technical free throws. First one was good. It goes 49-37 CBU, 9:35 to play. Second free throw is pure as Ruth Satz knocks down both. So the lead goes back to 13. Now everyone's back in as Godowski will shoot. Henry picking up the foul and the technical foul. He has 4 fouls, does Caleb. 9:35 to go. Statesmen trail by 13. Godowski, Deifel, Luce, Payne, and Ruth Satz on the floor. Godowski, first free throw. That one misses right. CBU trying to keep the Statesmen around. Statesmen offensively just haven't been able to take advantage of it. Just 37 points to show for the offensive efforts this afternoon. Second free throw is good. In comes Jones. Jones enters. Godowski exits. Statesmen 1 for 13 from 3. 45%, 16 of 35 from the field. Henry bounces to Motley. Statesmen trying to get it going. They trail by 14 after just cutting it to 11. Lemons down low. Left block extended for Cartwright. Kick goes to Sav. Now baseline right for Michael Motley. Motley working against Jones. Motley takes the contact, tried to flip it up and couldn't get it to fall. But he'll go to the free throw line as Jones whistled for the personal. The push for Jones, his 3rd foul of the afternoon. And Mike to the free throw line. Motley, a 63% free throw shooter on the campaign. Straddles, fires, and gets the first one to bounce down. That one hit every part of the back heel of the rim, but fell through. Badly needed for the Statesmen. 51-38. Motley to the line again. Second free throw rattles off. Deifel clears. Statesmen free throw shooting woes this year continue. Just 50% free throws for the Statesmen as a team. That average has held true today. They're just 5 for 10. 51-38 CBU. 8:55 to go. Payne goes baseline. Henry spins, bounces down low. Lefty layup. Luce missed it, and Henry will tip it to Cartwright. Henry skied against Luce. Cartwright got it. Statesman moving quickly the other way. Malik into the corner. Sav. Sav back toward the top. Bounce pass low. Block. Right block area for Cartwright. Working against Deifel. Ruth Satz helping. Getting some help. Cartwright skies it wide. And Luce will corral the weak side board. Ruth Satz holds up a fist as he crosses the timeline, guarded by Lemons. Jones comes to Payne. Payne bounces down low. Deifel. Luce clearing out underneath. Deifel to a curling Jones at the top between the rings. Payne now catches it. About 32 feet from the hoop with 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Payne has to drive in, has it stripped away, and there's no possession. It was tipped out of bounds off of Payne, says Alex Manuel here on the near side, and that should take us to the under 8 media timeout. 7:58 to play. CBU 51, Delta State 38, trying to rally. Plenty of time left. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Delta State men's basketball on Magic 107.5 and the Statesmen Sports Network.
Come get comfortable and stay a while at Cleveland's newest hotel, Cotton House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection. Located downtown on historic Cotton Row, our Cotton House property features 95 guest rooms, 6 fabulous suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, private event and meeting spaces, and signature dining at Delta Meat Market with James Beard Award-nominated Chef Cole Ellis. Be our guest and plan your unforgettable stay today by visiting our website at cottonhousecleveland.com or by calling 662-843-7733.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we. But we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General So's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat. And oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General So's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's.
7:58 to go. Statesmen trying to claw back. They trail by 13. The foul situation is going to come into play here as well. 9 fouls against CBU, 5 fouls against the Statesmen here in this second half. But as we've talked about here in the last couple of minutes, the Statesmen shooting just 50% from the free throw line, and they're going to need a big rally here late in this one. Henry to inbound underneath. We'll send it to Lemons. They will go the length of the floor. DSU left to right here in this second half. Motley against Jones, top of the key. Mike in and out dribble. Gets to his right hand, flicks it up, and drops it in for Mike Motley. Bucket for him. He has points 8 and 9. Statesmen cut it to 11. They just had it at 11, but a couple of technical fouls allowed CBU to push it out. Payne working against Henry. Now it goes to Jones and Luce at the top. Luce to Ruth Satz. Payne curls at the top. Payne, 3 ball. That one is pure for Payne as Motley fell down in the lane, I think off the screen. Give is to Lemons. Lead back to 14. CBU has every answer. Lemons with 7:12 to play to Henry in front of the Statesman bench. Motley with it, far side of the floor from us. Looking for somebody. Little in and out dribble. Mike goes baseline and an offensive foul as Motley leans in and sends Jones flying. Mike picks up his 4th personal foul, so second game in a row Motley has had to deal with some foul trouble. Ruth Satz checks out. Lewis comes into the contest for CBU. 54-40 advantage with 7 minutes left for the Statesmen. Coach Nienaber going to leave Mike out there. Statesmen need the offense, but they need Mike to stay on the floor with those 4 fouls. Payne across the timeline, gets it to Jones, tightly guarded by Lemons. Back to the top, Luce. Luce puts it on the deck, gets to his left hand, guarded by Motley. Jones against Lemons. Jones navigating, free throw line, will flip it down low. Luce turns against Lemons and knocks it down. Lemons got switched on to Luce, and Luce drains the jumper to give CBU a 16-point, 56-40 lead. Mike works with it into the half court, 6:20 to go. Down low, Malik. Cartwright against Deifel, double coming, kick to Caleb. One time to Jalen, 3 ball. Jalen halfway around and out as Mike can't tip the rebound in the Statesman favor. Outlet to Luce, and Luce fumbled it out of bounds. Turnover CBU. As Minter checks into the contest, out goes Sav. Henry to inbound for the Statesman. Ball comes into Jalen. It goes back to Caleb. And the Statesman will bring it across with 6:02 to play. Ball goes down low. No, it's stolen away by Payne. Payne read that perfectly as he collapsed against Cartwright. And the ball comes back out. Payne and Henry. And Payne rips through on Henry. That's 5 on Caleb. So Henry will foul out of his first start of the season. Five fouls on Henry. So he fouls out. Cotton comes in for him. Referees didn't know he had 5, but alerted by the table crew that Henry fouling out. 5:49 to go. Payne free throw. First one is off, and Cartwright rips the rebound down. And he'll go the other way himself for the Statesman. working against Deifel. Cartwright kicks into the corner. Samari, tray ball in front of the Statesman bench. He misses everything. Payne clips it down on the far side, navigating inside and has it poked away by Malik. Malik against Deifel, drives in. Malik has it poked out, and I believe a foul going to be called on Nick Deifel, and it is. Deifel whistled for the personal, his second, and Malik will go to the free throw line for a pair. Cartwright back to the free throw line. He is 4 of 7 from the line on the afternoon. Statesmen trail 56-40, 5:26 to play. It's got to start with a couple of free throws. Let's see if Malik can knock them down. First one up and bounces in and out for Malik Cartwright. Lady Bucks down in Cleveland, leading 44-40 on Delta State. So CBU trying to sweep the second half of these matchups. Delta State swept both games yesterday on the Statesmen and Lady Statesmen side. As Motley tips it out of bounds, Cartwright couldn't knock down either free throw, and the free throw shooting woes continue. Jones inbounds from a set position to Ruthsatz. Ruthsatz against Lemons. 16 points, the CBU lead. Riley calls out S here in front of us as CBU gets it to Lewis. Up top, Loose. Cycled here to the near side, that's Jones. Jones to Ruthsatz, top of the key. Lemons all over him. Will in and out for Ruthsatz, who steps back. Deifel drives in, flips it up, and gets the friendly roll. Deifel having himself a big second half. Nick has 10 points, 8 of those here in this second half with a couple of threes, and that shot right there. Motley bounces to Jalen into the corner. Jalen settles into a three, can't get that one to go. Loose with the weak side rebound, outlet to Jones. Little shovel to Nick. Deifel will pull it out as he wanted to settle into a three, but he outlets to Ruthsatz with 4:27 to go. CBU lead is 18, they're just trying to waste some of this clock. Ruthsatz navigates left of the lane. Kick out, Deifel against Mike. Mike gambled, went for the steal. Deifel drives in, flips it up and down for Nick Deifel, and the lead is 20 for CBU. Things getting out of hand for the Statesmen here. 4:05 to play. Malik drives in, Malik floats it home. Back down to 18. Statesmen gonna need a lot more of that. Jones has it for CBU. 3:55 to go. Give is to Ruthsatz. Forecourt right, way out top, guarded by Cotton, is Aiden Ruthsatz. Motley falls down. Lewis steps into a jumper. He drills it, and that's the way the afternoon has gone for CBU. Lead back to 20, 62-42. They've had every answer for the Statesmen here in the second half. DSU has cut it to 11 on 2 different occasions, but that is as close as they've gotten. Cartwright is fouled. I think black 3, they say. Jones with the personal foul. It'll be his 4th. But CBU, the 20-point lead with 3:25 to go. We'll take the 60 right along with them. 3:25 to play in the contest. Back in a moment. You're listening to Delta State Basketball. You're on Magic 107.5 and the Statesman Sports Network.
This is Cleveland's full-service real estate agency. We are real estate professionals who are acquainted with the community, housing market, local schools, and we understand how important it is to close your real estate transaction. Serving the community for 25 years, we're your first stop for real estate. Whether it's performing a qualified market analysis or providing data to price your property accurately, we offer services for residential, commercial, as well as farmland. Give us a call today at 843-0309 or visit us at griffithrealestateinc.com.
Tacos, enchiladas, burritos, chimichangas, hot sauce.
Yeah, we're not your ordinary Mexican restaurant. Our food rocks.
Go walk and roll!
You've tried the rest. Now, try the best. No Way Jose in Western Plaza in Cleveland. Get Tex-Mex dishes, steak and ribs, seafood, vegetarian dishes, pastas, po' boys, sandwiches, and more. Plus, a full bar open daily. For the best Mexican food in Cleveland, head west to No Way Jose in Western Plaza, Cleveland.
All CBU here at Canale Arena this afternoon, particularly in this second half of action. The Bucks outscoring the Statesmen 31-17 here in the second half. Deifel has 12 points, 10 of those here in this second half. A couple of floaters, a couple of long threes for Nick Deifel. He has been one of the spark plugs for CBU. Cartwright to the free throw line for the Statesmen. DSU from the foul line. Hate to harp on it, but shooting just 38%, 5 of 13. Been a big difference here all year for the Statesmen. Cartwright hits the first one. He is 5 for 10 from the line, is Malik. 15 points now for Cartwright as he leads the Statesmen. Leads all scorers as well. Cartwright, second free throw, good. He knocks them both down in a spot where the Statesmen badly needed it. Cartwright hits them both. Ruth Satz cutting as Deifel inbounds it to him. 3:23 to play. 18-point CBU lead. Ruth Satz calls out the play. Working against Lemons. Kicks it back to Jones, way out near half court. Deifel against Zamari Minter. Up top, Lewis. Lewis pushed off. He stuck the off arm out as Lemons draws the offensive foul on Lewis. Control foul, no free throws coming for DSU. Both teams in the bonus. DSU in the double bonus. Getting 2 free throws on every CBU foul. Baseline right, Cartwright. Baseline cut, Minter. Minter lays it in. Back-to-back buckets. Or I should say 4 straight points for the Statesmen. 2 free throws by Cartwright and the bucket by Minter. Bounce comes into Lewis, who loses it, but it falls right back in the hands of Deifel. Ruth Satz across the timeline for CBU. 16-point CBU lead, 2:38 to play. Tough afternoon for the Statesmen offense here in Memphis on the back end of the doubleheader. Ruth Satz drives in. Lewis curls, 16-foot elbow jumper is off, but Nick Deifel comes out of there furious that he was whistled for a illegal screen. Payne comes on. Deifel has 3 personals here with 2:24 left. He was beside himself as both teams not happy with this officiating crew this afternoon. Cotton, Lemons, Motley, Cartwright, Minter. Statesmen need a barrage of threes late. Motley drives in, flips it up. Foul is called on, is that Lewis down there? It is. So Lewis gonna pick up his 5th and foul out. Motley takes it into the teeth of Lewis. That is his 5th personal. See who Coach Riley puts in for CBU. 2:14 remaining. Jones is going to come on. Lewis is going to check out. Lewis fouls out of the ball game with 9 points. Motley at the free throw line for 2 for the green and white. First free throw coming. Up and no good for Motley. Mike misses the first of 2. Second one coming for Motley. He has 9 points on the afternoon. Second free throw up and good. Mike hits that one. He's got 10. Lead is down to 15, 62-47. 2:10 to play. Payne into the half court for CBU. Motley guarding him. Motley went for a steal, couldn't grab it. Payne content to waste clock. Under 2 minutes now as Jones is jumped by Minter. Bounce pass goes to Deifel out near half court. CBU settling with it, 8 on the shot clock. Riley calling out something from the CBU bench as Jones curls to the 3-point line, rises against Cotton, drills it before the shot clock, and that will put the exclamation point on this one. Lead back to 18 for CBU, 65-47. 1:34 left. Cartwright drives in, kicks to Cotton. Cotton settles into a 3. That one misses everything long. Minter trying to swipe it away from Deifel. Deifel tosses it to Jones. Jones will pull it out to Ruth Satz and CBU. Just gonna finish this one off. 1:12 to go in the ball game. Latch and Georgiades set to check back in if they get that opportunity. Payne goes to Ruth Satz to Jones, 5 on the shot clock. Somebody's gonna have to shoot a long 3. Payne rises, throws it up, that's way off, it didn't hit anything. And the shot clock violation, turnover CBU. Here comes Bryson Jenkins as well for his first action of the year for the last 54.5 seconds. So it's Cotton, Jenkins, Georgiades, Latch, and now Mikhail Zurabashvili checking in as well. Statesmen empty the bench here with 54.5 to go. CBU going to come away with the advantage this afternoon and split these two games here at home. Statesmen taking the road win yesterday, shorthanded here today without Brooks and Street as Cotton probes, tosses, and he is hacked on the hand by Payne. Payne commits the personal foul, and going to the free throw line, Lee Cotton. Cotton looking to get into the books for the first time this afternoon. Cotton 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far this season. Cotton bounces 3 times, spins it in his hand, bounces again, and puts up the first one good. That one falls through. Now 2 for 2 on the year for Lee from the free throw line. 65-48 CBU. They have this one well in hand here late. 39 seconds left. Cotton has the second free throw rim out to the left. Rebound cleared by Luce. Ruth Satz bringing it into the half court. Comes to Deifel here on the near side. Bounce pass, Jones away. 24 seconds left. CBU working with it on the perimeter. Zurabashvili guarding Deifel. To Luce, to Ruth Satz at the top. Ruth Satz has it poked away by Cotton. Ball bouncing around. Aiden ends up with it. Sav tips the rebound to Latch. Outlet to Cotton over the top. And Cotton will lay it in with 5 seconds to go. That just changed the final score margin back to 15, but the Statesmen going to slide to 1-5 on the year and 1-5 in the Gulf South Conference as CBU comes away with a 65-50